It's like, is this actually happening? Are they just doing a weird spacing game in the beginning?
Right.
Nope, we're going to Smashville. That way his landlord can keep an eye on him.
Okay, so game one, going to Smashville. We're going to have Villager versus Sheik. This matchup, I say this is one of those matchups where I mentioned before where you have to mix up the time on your favorite bear. Because Sheik has the speed to run up and grab.
Yeah, and that's really the dangerous thing for Villager because Sheik is really good at breaking zones, and if Villager can't get that zone up, the only really reliable things he has to get out of that situation is either a nair or his jab.
Yeah, I can see that. You're right.
Yeah, like right there, just jumping out of shield with that nair. But right now, Nam doing his best to keep Serge out of the neutral here, which is honestly, in my opinion, the best way to just deal with Villager because if Villager's not on stage, he can't edge guard you.
Yeah, that's like the key to fighting Villager is figuring out his pattern and then just getting rid of that leeway. Like, like this matchup is very neutral heavy, and Villager has a lot of neutral game. I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tools for the neutral. Yeah, I mean, Nam's been doing a really good job of just keeping Serge around the edge of the stage and just controlling the main platform of this stage. I mean, yeah, Serge has been able to get to that floating platform, but how long has it been since you've actually touched down on the stage itself? Gets that tree, but sacrifices the stage control for it, and now he's got to run back over there if he wants to water it.
You'll see villagers do that a lot because they're trying to plant the tree so they can get the axe, which comes out I think frame 4, and it's super powerful. So I mean, see a lot of villagers do that. Yeah,
the problem is it just takes so much setup, and with a character like Sheik that can just run you down, the times that you have to actually get that planted are really slim, and the windows are very narrow.
True.
Yeah, Serge has got to come up with something here to just stop Nam's stage control here because, yeah, he's been able to pepper Nam from the edges here, but that's not really going to win him the match at this rate. Oh, look at that low recovering with that bowling ball. Serge finally getting back the stage control here. I feel like he's finally starting to read Nam's approach options here, and it's starting to pay off.
Yeah, it seems like it. Serge can honestly bring this back. Nice. See, and that's why villagers love playing that tree. It's a good combo breaker. It kills super early. The hitbox is stupid.
Yep. So yeah, right now he's going to play the Lorix and just protect that tree, but away it goes.
Okay, so back in neutral.
Serge has to be careful because he's definitely getting closer to the kill percents that she can kill.
Right.
Especially if he doesn't watch out for these bouncy fishes.
Exactly. I've noticed that's actually how Serge lost his last stock, and that's how he's going to lose this one. Now I'm taking game 1.
He was in a horrible spot there with that platform just catching the space that he needed to drop down and air dodge.
Right.
So yeah, right here you'll just see that platform just slowly making its way over here. Serge trying to make it back, but Nam catching him with that nair and sending him back out. He's really good at setting up with that nair to get those bouncing fishes, honestly.
Yeah, Nam is super consistent with that.
Yeah, it's something I've seen him practicing a lot whenever he comes over for Smash Fests.
I really need to go to the Smash Fest.
Yeah, best way to level up in my opinion. That or unwind, depending on what you're looking for.
Well, yeah, but my online isn't.
Oh yeah.
Best, so I really need to start going to more Smash Fest, but less about me and what I need to do with my life. Let's get back to this game.
Yeah. Right now, Serge doing what he can to stay alive on the sledge here.
Yeah, starting out super even, of course.
Yeah, he's doing a better job of looking out for Nam's traps that he's been setting up and catching him with. So he's definitely doing a good job of starting to adapt to the matchup here. Nam's just, honestly, whenever Serge has that little bit of stage control, Nam seems to start playing a little bit more patient and waiting for Serge to throw out an unsafe option like that and just punish it.
Right. I have noticed Nam been doing that a lot in this game. He's just sitting his shield, wait till he throws out a fair or something, and then punish like he is now. Oh, and is that it? No, not.
Wow.
Wait, is that it? No. No.
Oh, if he had caught that advantage, that could have been it.
Ledge games are always hype.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that he was able to trade with that nair after the bouncing fish.
Me too. That was crazy.
Yep, respecting the onstage vanish option there.
Back down here.
It's amazing how long those turns will just last down.
Interesting. Serge tried to plant the tree earlier, but I guess he was too close to the legend, and it didn't bury.
Yeah, apparently not. Oh, platform catching him before the turnips came out. Nice.
That back throw, almost taking it, not quite.
Axe is now an option again, so if Serge can get a little bit more shield poke.
Oh, or just an axe. That's all he needs.
Yeah, just drop down, catch him unaware, just become the shining slasher.
I've seen a lot of this. The people make the mistake when villager plants the tree, they always look out for the tree. It's not always like that. You also have to look out for that axe too.
Yeah.
So for all for all you guys trying to learn this villager matchup, here's a little tip: when you see the tree, don't automatically think they're trying to kill me with the tree. Think about the axe too.
Yep, exactly. Nam had to go way out there just to make sure Serge wasn't coming back, because on this stage, the percentages that villager can survive to are just obnoxious.
Right. Big blast zones. He didn't have that much syntax on, so he had all the reason to.
Yep. Trying to get a grab out of those jabs, but nothing of it.
And on the top left, I don't usually see that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, for villager, he doesn't really get too much from being above his opponent. It's more so that he wants to be next to the opponent or below him.
Serge with his momentum. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, if that was a normal get-up, that would have been over.
Yeah, that bowling ball is just such a scary option, to be honest.
Okay, Serge has to get back out on stage. Nam has been keeping him out.
Yep.
Another bowling ball. Okay, he's fishing for these way too much now.
Yeah, it is one of his favorite options to go for that I've noticed. And against Sheik, honestly, it's a little bit harder just because of that vanish. It's definitely a tighter window that you gotta hit.
Right.
There we go, getting that tree barrier set up. But Nam knows that at this point, Serge can't really kill him that easily from that far, since he's got the needles and he can outrange him. So,
and a minute 50 left on the clock. Nam can go for a timeout.
Yep. But with villager and that bowling ball, if he had rolled into that, could steal the game. So he's got to be careful about that kind of situation.
Serge on the verge of taking the game over Nam. That's not going to be it. But battlefield blast zones.
Yep. Yeah, Nam
nice dash attack, catching his landing, trying to get back on ledge.
Well, for a moment there, I thought he went too far. Wow.
Villager's making it back. His recovery's over.
Oh my god. Both the balloons saving him there. Triple turnip coming into play here.
Those balloons give you another second of life. And Serge utilizing that second chance of life he got, taking the game with the up tilt.
Yeah.
Nice play.
I mean, Nam was realizing that if he let Serge live any longer, the more chances he would have to bring it back like that. And you saw him going super deep, but Villager's recovery is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Both the balloons blocked both of the bouncing fish hits, allow him to get back to stage. He runs to the other side, and he's like, oh, you're going to bouncing fish again?
Right. It's like, okay, I see you're going to approach.
Yep. I mean, that stick is such a good kill option.
I know, like, and like, well, what adds insult to injury, just the animation itself, just like,
so casual.
Right, so casual, then you're just like, okay.
I mean, honestly, that's like half of Villager's animations. I mean, look at his nair. He's like, let me spin around in the air casually.
Like, parkour. Okay, so game 3 going to Town and City. I believe this was Nam's pick.
Yep, this would be Nam's pick, and I can't blame him because it does make it easier for him to kill off the top, but at the same time, with the way Serge finished off that last game, it does help him out too.
Yeah. I figured Nam would try to take him to like a stage like Battlefield, unless Serge strike you.
Yeah, I mean, Villager on Battlefield, I feel like is Villager's best stage.
Either that or Lila, in my opinion.
Maybe. I mean, it is easier for him to get under the entire stage, so that may come into play.
And also with the tilting stage, you can get like a bunch of bowling balls and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but now playing game 3 super safe. He seems like he got the download from last 2 games. He knows where he went wrong, so he's just gonna let Serge throw out his projectiles. He's gonna throw out his projectiles, and he's just gonna run.
Yeah, just outrange him because I mean, yeah, Villager's got good projectiles, but Sheik's needles still reach further. So, I mean, yeah, you see that one window where Serge is like, okay, got rid of the needles, I can go in now, but Nam's ready for it.
I figured out from Serge.
Nice. Oh, he almost had that.
Almost had it. The platform saved him.
Yep. Ooh. Catch him with the one turnip there. Yes. If Nam can just find a way to take off the stock right now, I mean, he's got him up to 122%.
All he needs is just one bouncing fish. One there, and down,
there it is.
Fish, and that's it.
I swear, that is such a good setup for Nam because it's just such an easy move to hit because that leg just sticks out so far.
Right. Okay, Serge, he needs to rethink his game plan right now. He needs to think, what can he do now against Nam? Because Nam got this download. He needs to see if he can out-download him.
Yeah, I mean, the first game he was doing a good job because Nam was mixing it up, going in more. But now that Nam has slowed his gameplay down and has been mostly playing that needle spacing game, Serge hasn't had an answer for it yet.
Exactly.
So I feel like if he mixes up a little bit of aggression here into his gameplay.
Ooh, that was almost good.
Wow.
That's it.
Yep.
Low blast zones. Now I'm cleaning it up game 3. But still, amazing stuff from Serge. He played that match. Yeah, play that match very well. And considering Nam, he's on PR. Playing against PR that smoothly, that good.